Hey guys, it's Carlos from Empty Pockets. So in today's episode, we're going to be swapping out the spark plugs on the X3. The way that I'm going to do it, I'm going to remove the intercooler from the top and then come in, from the top. And apparently when you remove the intercooler, the spark plugs are right underneath you. One of the things is that we got to kind of have to move everything around in my garage, just because I'm very limited in space, especially with the new addition to the KTM. So gonna have to move some stuff out, as you can see. Wait, but really quick, one big shout out to CJ, because he's 5. He turned 5 yesterday. And look at his Sonic sandals. Woohoo! Okay, in order to remove this cover, you just got to pull upwards. It's on there pretty tight, so just pull it up, and you can see I have the grommets there. So there's one right here, there's another one on that side. Let's see if the camera gets it. And then just don't forget that when you reinstall it, you got these little stems sticking out, so they just go into underneath the cage. You'll see it, it's pretty easy. In order to remove the intercooler, so I got a screw here and a screw here, and then we got to go inside the car, and then there's 2 facing our towards me, so I'll show you right now. And then this should just pop off, and then the spark plugs are supposed to be right underneath that, so we'll see right now. Let's see, there you go. Keep going up and down. Okay, I took off the screws like I told you guys. The ones up here, you can see that they're missing, but there's a hose. This hose is attached to the intercooler. I just think it's easier for me to take it, dismount it from here, and I'm just gonna pull it up and see how it comes out. My helper's already taking a break, playing with his iPad, got a snack. But after we remove that other hose, there's one more hose I forgot to tell you guys about. It's that hose there. So just unscrew that hose, and then the intercooler should pop out. Okay, so I removed the intercooler. Here's the hose. One of the hoses that the one that we unscrewed, that's on the passenger side. And then there's the one that goes onto the turbo, right? So I'll show you the intercooler right now. But when you're pulling it up, just be careful, because there's this harness here. Just pull the tab underneath, this little tab, pull it outwards, and then just pull. Comes off pretty easy, so that wasn't bad. And then there's the spark plugs. 1, 2, 3. All right, awesome. I'm gonna unplug one, plug it back in, because I gotta unscrew this ground one to remove this, right? So what I'm gonna do is, and I'll try to get it on camera, I'm gonna remove this screw, unplug this, remove the spark plug, plug it back in, and then assemble everything back. The reason why I want to do it that way, unless once I'm in there I can't, that doesn't work, but the reason why just minimizes the chances of making an error. Remember, I'm not a technician or a mechanic, anything like that. I'm just a guy that likes to ride and have fun, so just trying to minimize the percentage of something going wrong. So the intercooler, here's the hose that is still clamped on. It's the RPM one, and then there's the little bracket there, or the plug, I should say, that connects to the cable over here. All right, I have all 3 spark plugs. I bought them through Evo. Tip that I wanted to give you: I was struggling to remove this plug, this cable here. I was struggling, so what I ended up doing is loosening up this cable. Right, I loosened this one up, and as soon as I was bringing this up, I was wiggling this at the same time while squeezing the butt of this cable here, and it popped off pretty easy. So I don't know if that's gonna be the case for all of them, but another thing, I have to remove this cable here, which this one was, I also struggled, but on this one was pretty easy, because I just put a flathead from the top of this and then slid it out. So that one was pretty easy. And the reason why I have to remove this is to get to this T37 here. And then I'm going to try to do the same for these. I'm going to remove this one, and then I want to torque it. I bought a torque wrench as well, just because I have a bad luck on tightening everything. I always break everything because I put everything too tight. So, all right, guys, my hat's off. I've been struggling with these plugs. I thought I had an easy way to remove them, but you know what? I don't. I've been using 2 screwdrivers, 2 flatheads, and let me show you. I removed already all 3 of them. All right, so what I did is I have the holes there, as you can see. So let me see if you can see the plug here. What I did, I used a screwdriver to kind of help me pry the switch out while I was pressing that. So here's the thing. The plug goes in there. I put the screwdriver in here into the lip here. While I was pressing down with my fingers, I've also used a second screwdriver just to push down because my fingers started going kind of numb. Push down, and then at the same time pry it off, right? You can see some of the scuffs right here. That's from the screwdriver just because I couldn't get it off. It was like super tight. So there it is. Right now I'm just hand tightening everything. I know I told you that I was going to remove one, install one, but it's getting kind of late, so I removed both of those. That one's already torqued. I'm not going to say the specification because, again, I'm not a mechanic. I don't want anybody holding me up to any specifications that I mentioned. So you guys do your research, check the manual, and tighten it to your, to the specification that you guys found online or on your manual. Do that and connect it. I'm gonna take it back out. Looks like it fall in place. Moment of truth. Let's see. Alright, let's see. Get any check engine lights or anything. Alright, put the car back together. All the hoses were pretty easy to slip in, luckily. And I just tightened everything as tight as I could. The hose on this side, on the passenger side, what I did was because I couldn't really get any leverage, what I did was just grab the hose and did a maneuver like if I was picking up the car, right? And then luckily it slid right in. So not bad. If I could do it, you guys can do it. Hopefully this was helpful. Oh, I got all the tools in the back. Gotta go. See you on the next one.